Dune, Prophecy moved from Max to HBO, signaling a shift towards prestige television for the series. HBO aims to establish Dune as the next big fantasy series, filling gaps between major tentpole shows. Dune, Prophecy offers new material for fans, shedding light on the origins of the Bene Gesserit with a star-studded cast. After the release of Denis Villeneuve's first Dune film in 2021, the future of the franchise was still somewhat uncertain. The first movie performed well at the box office, pulling in a total of $407 million worldwide. However, the actual success of the film was hard to measure, as the world was still in the midst of the COVID-19 global pandemic, which resulted in the movie being released day and date on HBO Max, now Max. However, enough things went right with the first Dune film that Warner Bros. And Legendary saw fit to move forward with the franchise. This new endeavor produced two new Dune adaptations for fans to enjoy. The first, Villeneuve's Dune, Part 2, built on the success of the first movie in every way imaginable, quickly becoming one of the biggest box office successes of 2024 so far and establishing itself as a frontrunner for numerous awards come Oscar season. The other, a prequel series titled Dune, Prophecy, has yet to be tested, but the latest news regarding the series should be reason for optimism from fans. Here's what we know. Dune, Prophecy is moving to HBO. When Dune, Prophecy was first announced, it was given the title Dune, the Sisterhood, and it was developed as an original series for WB's streaming service, Max. As such, the show would be branded as the Max Original and exist in the same realm as other shows such as Peacemaker, Our Flag Means Death, and Raised by Wolves. However, as part of a broader move from WB, this Max Original title has been dropped and the show has now been moved under the banner of HBO, the prestige television network owned by WB. Dune, Prophecy was just one of a number of new shows that have been transferred from Max Originals to HBO Originals, including DC's Lanterns and the Penguin, the IT prequel Welcome to Derry, and WB's controversial television reboot of Harry Potter. As for how this strategy will affect the release of these shows, they will now debut on both HBO's television channel and the Max streaming service simultaneously, as opposed to being solely available via streaming. There's more to this move than just making these shows available for HBO's television subscribers, though. It's easy to see that HBO is a much stronger and more trusted name than Max when it comes to high-quality serialized storytelling. HBO has spent decades cultivating its shows and building itself up as the most prestigious home for television. Because of this, many people question WB's decision to drop the HBO from HBO Max's name and rename the service to just Max in May 2023. However, the studio seems to have reversed course to some degree, as it is now keen on attaching the HBO name to its broader catalog of high-budget television. Establishing Dune as HBO's next big fantasy series. As for how Dune, Prophecy factors into this change, it is clear that WB is looking to fill as many gaps between HBO's major tentpole shows as possible. While shows like House of the Dragon and The Last of Us have established themselves as some of the biggest on television, they also come with extensive breaks between seasons. Fans of both shows were asked to wait at least 2 years between the first and second seasons of those series. By bringing shows like Dune, Prophecy and The Penguin under the HBO umbrella, WB is filling in the gaps in HBO's schedule with additional high-budget franchise series. Now that it is an HBO original, Dune, Prophecy is being positioned as the next big fantasy show to watch following the conclusion of House of the Dragon's second season. After the sophomore season of the Game of Thrones spin-off concludes in early August, the next major franchise show set to release on HBO will be The Penguin in mid-September. Then, Dune, Prophecy will immediately follow in November.